Hello my YouTube friends, how are things going for you today? Specifically you. And I'm going to be talking about my video I made public earlier today. And I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel after doing it. And the reason why I did not make it public when I said I was going to. Now mind you, I have a disability and I'm not using it for excuses, my friends. But you want to talk about pain, okay? Now, mind you, my dad has straps like on my feet, keep my feet down on a foot plate on a tractor, as you've seen in the videos before. Now, when I'm trying to get something done, okay, and I'm in a hurry, I had to tell my mind, I had to tell my brain that, okay, it's time for me to move the lever forward and get it to go forward. Now, have you seen in the video that I was struggling because the way that the tractor was, I had to turn the wheel to the left, which would be your right, I think so, and that's how and I had to hold the wheel that way, and my left hand wouldn't do that. Excuse me, wouldn't work for me, so I had to do a lot of backing up and forward, back up and forward. And once I got out of the woods, which took me about 15 to 20 minutes, it seemed like it was probably sooner than that. But it was just, every time I would back up, I thought I would have plenty of room, and it just didn't work. So finally, I just backed it up as far as I could, as best I could, because I was in between two trees. There was one on this side, and there was one on this side of me, okay? Now, I had to remember that ahead of me was a bank. I'm sure my dad didn't get that angle. He's not very good at the camera, but he tries his best. But there's a bank that was in front of me, okay? Now, I had to make it forward, I had to make the tractor go forward, or make it go forward and make it left. So again, this hand here it's not strong enough to hold the wheel. So I take a sharp corner and I'll hit the rock. And I thought, oh shit, I was going to crash. So I had to stop, back up, and do it again. But finally, guys, as you know, if you watch the video from beginning to end, and I know it's long, but please watch the video. I show you that I don't give up and I get out. And I try my hardest, and I'll pop the video up right here, and you can watch that video. And I think that might be scared for my life, because I sure was. My heart rate was up, because remind you, I was strapped in there with a seatbelt, with my foot straps. My dad was on the camera, so there's nothing major for him to do. Hold on one sec. Taking a drink of Gatorade. But it was my responsibility to figure it out. And I did. I didn't go crying to daddy. I didn't go asking for help. I figured it out. And I'm gonna curse a little bit. But you know what? I got the job done. And that's what I was trying to show you guys. That the job was done the way I wanted it done. The way I wanted to work. The way I wanted to do things. And you focus real hard, you can do it too, my friends. Now, this brings up my other topic that I'm going to be talking about today. I'm sorry that I gave you guys false information. I will not be getting my side-by-side by December, because my dad had to pay bills, and he had to get a new power chair, and he didn't want to tell me, and in a way I can understand it, but as a son standpoint, I was crushed, and I said some choice words, and that's part of the reason why I haven't done any videos, talking videos, because I didn't want to put my dad down. I didn't want to downgrade him. I didn't want to say nothing bad about my dad because that's never gonna happen on this channel. I mean, me and him fight a lot, like I told you in the past videos. But, you know, my dad tries his damnedest to make sure that I get what I need and what I want. I know a side-by-side is not the first priority on his list. His first thing that he's thinking about all day, and that's not what he wants to get me right now. He wants me to get it right now, but he doesn't, if you know what I mean. It's money situation. I'm looking at like 14 grand. So, I mean, I understand it, but at the time, I just wish my dad would have had the time to sit down with me and say, listen, son, it's not gonna happen. You know, I'm sorry, but I really tried, and it's just, this wouldn't happen. But he just didn't have the nerve to tell me, because he knew in my heart that I knew, and I prayed for December, and that just didn't happen. And I'm sorry that, I was really looking forward to making the videos for you on that. And my dad's aiming for June now. And I told him, I said, you fail me one more time or you give me false information, I won't talk to you again. So, if this happens again where he's pulling my leg again, you know, shit's gonna change and I'm taking full control and I won't talk to my dad again. But I really don't think my dad will do that to me. He just didn't know how to cope with himself, how to work and explain it to me rather than just, he didn't want to hurt my feelings. But he kind of hurt my feelings because he just didn't have the nerve to tell me. Now, if you are a parent on watching my channel right now, if you are a parent and you want to promise your daughter or your son something so bad and you want to work so hard to get it, in my dad's situation, you can understand where he's coming from. Now, if your son or daughter is watching this video right now, believe me, I know it hurts. You work all summer long, you go over to the neighbor's house, you clean out the shed, you clean out her garage, you cut her grass, you do everything your dad or your mom asks you to do, and they come back and say, I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen, or something to that effect. You know, don't get mad at them, okay? Try to listen to them, ask them why. I know I went the wrong road, how to do it, and I really regret it. You know, I called my dad some choice names under her breath, and it's not worth it, my friends. You know, I really try to understand my dad. I really try. He just didn't want to crush me, I guess. You know, that's what I keep coming to. Because he knows, and I know, that side by side is the final thing I'm ever going to be able to own on my own. That's the last thing my dad's going to buy me that's big. Because I had Jeeps, I had everything. I had quads, you've seen the videos, and you know, I ain't really filmed the quad too much, but, you know, the point is that he did it, and I know he did it, but I was so tied up in heart for December, and also looking forward to talking to you and showing you how I was going to do this video, how I was going to make the side-by-side run for me, so that maybe your parents or your mom or your dad can do it for you too. But remember, I'm not going to put something out there that's not going to work. So if I don't feel safe with the side-by-side, the way my dad rigs it up, I'm going to say, nope, we're not going to film that. We're not going to make that work. We're not going to put that on YouTube. I don't feel comfortable. With that John Deere that I drive, I'll put a picture of it if I can find one. The thing is, guys, is that you really, that's hard. It was hard for me to drive. That's why I was going at that. So I lost my train of thought there for a sec. But the way my dad has that rigged up, you know, that yellow thing that is right here beside me, it went from being too short to too long, and I'm just I just can't cut it off. I just can't, make it shorter, because then it won't work. So my dad said to me on Sunday that maybe we should try actuators, or see how you do an actuator on the side by side and see how that works for you. But that's what I want to talk to you about. That's what I want to talk about with you today. And on the pop-up picture of the John Deere up, and I want you to understand, don't give up on yourself. If you want to be mean, do it to somebody that can understand. I can understand. I'm not gonna ask you to reach out to me. If you want to reach out, it's there. You can. My links are on my YouTube all the time. You can always contact me somehow. Just follow the links down below, and they'll be in the description. But thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Sorry for no content for the couple days. Like I said, it's been hard, and we're just gonna run with it, and hopefully that we'll get it done, and we'll count for June. And my dad promised me for June, and we're gonna keep it there, and I'm gonna really try to follow my dream this time. And thank you for watching one more time.